Hey guys, what's up? Sorry, don't mind me looking a bit sleepy today. So yeah, today we're gonna review Rocko's Modern Life. If if static clang. That's it. So yeah, Rocko's Modern Life. Rocko's Modern Life was one of my childhood shows I have seen in the show, and it was one of my childhood shows. Yes, this was one of my childhood shows. Yeah, it was pretty much the same show that did spawn SpongeBob up, so yeah, make what you will. So yeah, if you don't know the show, it's pretty much set in like named O Town, located somewhere on the Great Lakes. Yeah, no joke, that's actually a literal place in America, and yeah. And yeah, this show really has more of gross humor as well as being more butt joke, gross humor. And it's one of the funnier shows I actually watch. And I remember watching these late nights actually, when they were airing late nights when I was a lot younger, and honestly that. So, being a special, let's just go talk about what we're talking about today. So let's talk about the plot of this. Simply, he's 20 years after a future shock. Yeah, of course 25 years. Is in the late 20th century of O-Town, despite the fact that this takes place after the events of Future Shock, aka the episode which shows more of a futuristic-esque look, but goes with a modern. I think one day they just went like, you know what, this place looks the deserted one. Now let's just go change it to make sure we look much better. Pretty much yeah. Yeah, they've been stuck in space for like 25 years or so, or 20 years, and came back to Earth during the modern times. So, yeah. If you don't know how this all happened, I recommend watching Future Shock. Like, it actually explains pretty much explains where the opening, what's with the rocket and everything else. So yeah, and then we get to pretty much everything is happening, but Rocko kind of struggled to keep up with the 21st century. Yes. And we also get to a lot here. We get to a lot of commentary on the modern life. Anyways, they wanted to find their tables, and after not getting a struggle, everybody with big head. So you know what? What? We should find the creator. Yeah. Then again, being the big head's son. So yeah, no joke. That's literally their names. So we will not talk about pretty much the plot is pretty much that. Look for creator and everything else. Honestly, the plot was a bit in the opening, but mostly it was for the most part straightforward. A bit for a fair bit and everything else. Honestly, it was one of what I feel like one of the most straight plots. And the ending was quite emotional, though. I do feel a fair bit that it does a lot to parallelize the modern commentary on, I don't know how to kind of say it, but basically just commentary on of our modern day society. Like, I'm recording this from my phone right now for this review. So yeah, animation wise, it still pretty much stayed mostly true. And honestly, I probably think either this is done on computer or hand-drawn. I don't know if this was either done on that, but honestly, it was one of the excellent plots, and one of my favorites of all. Overall, this was a pretty good special. Sure. No, excuse me. No, yeah. Overall, this is pretty good. I'm just giving this short review and not really too much to talk about on this one. And honestly, I feel like you should watch it yourself if you have Netflix or something on. No, excuse me. I feel like talk. No, excuse me. We'll have to wait for another certain other anime to come. Um, and you guessed right. It would be next time we'll be doing is. Excuse me. No, this is a small fart, but still. But next time. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, I'll just cover Invader Sin or something. And yeah, we'll be covering next time will be Invader Zin, I believe. And well, yeah, one of these two shows is that I don't. By the way, I don't watch much on Invader Sin. By the way, unlike Rocko's My Life, I'll bring it up again or something during the review. But this is a pretty good special.